22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Already here, they'll audible to something else. Hill looking to throw it here with the first play. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
At the 41-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. This is Brown going up the middle. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Reload! Reload! Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go!
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
At the 13-yard line.
Hawk 70. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Hill now operating from the red zone. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things up. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Viking 18.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
go now.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5.
Ready.
From the 21, here's second and 5.
19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They go play action. Rivers. Throwing right, and that's complete. A big play there for Philly. And even 60 yards. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Rivers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's 3rd down and 12.
They'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now Rivers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. How about this? They'll change it at the line. And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. Boy, plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And that will tie us at 3-3. I tell you, that ball is hooking pretty hard there in the end. I think he's pretty fortunate he got the bounce.
Very fortunate. You've got a left-footed kicker, so the ball's working hard from left to right. But like you say, he gets the kind bounce.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Play fake. Hill. Going right side here, and that's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 83 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
Throwing Rivers. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Hill now after the interception. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Hill's pass to the sideline and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Throwing on 3rd down. Hill. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
70 Timberwolves.
Play action. It's Hill. Flush to his right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Alert! Alert!
The slot man in motion right. Here's Brown on 2nd down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll fake the handoff. Now Hill. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Warrior 70.
To throw, Rivers. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out right at the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Trap 60, trap 60.
First down, Rivers. He finds his man, complete. That's ball. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Play action now. Rivers. He finds his man, complete. It's Parks. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A first down throw here for Rivers. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing, Rivers. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the... They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They work now on 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 6, ready.
Option play. Here's a give to Brown.
Breaks a tackle. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd down and 6.
Hurt. Go street. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
And now an audible here into something else.
Check that, street. Panther 60.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
60 Maverick. Hurt. Right there, right. Tempo.
They go play fake, and it's Hill. And that's caught. It's Hogan.
Into space at the 45.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
Off of play action. Hill. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Running right, here's Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there.
Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the carry, this is Scott. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here we go, Shaq.
They go again with Scott. Fighting through, and he's got space. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 1.
Here's Scott. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Stevens setting up to throw it.
Gets this to Campbell out on the right side.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Scott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. Throwing is Stevens.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Here's Stevens to throw.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
This taken in right around the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Second and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Smash, smash.
Right back to Brown. Down the sideline he goes. How about this? And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 126 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Here's Hill. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
31, Eagles 6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that...
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Stevens. And a quick throw here, that's complete. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Scott. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Stevens. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. On 1st down, Stevens. He's going to air one out. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Eagles are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
31, Eagles 13.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Here's Hill now on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
And quickly they get to the line.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around.
70 Lions.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A big play here for Dallas. 43 yards.
7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Bronco 80. Bring it. Chop alert. Chop alert.
Handing it off to Brown. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
The 2-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up
Brown once more. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his 1st ever NFL game. And the Cowboys are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco.
Looking to throw. Stevens. Throw left side complete to Scott. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
1st down, Eagles.
Throwing on 1st down. Stevens. He finds his man, complete. It's Parks. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Back to throw. Stevens under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Dallas...